I've hit somebody and loose change fall out their pocket.
Yeah. Shit, I hit a nigga
to knock your whole cap off though.
The cap is crazy. I didn't hit a nigga and knock the shoe off.
Yeah.
But a hat? No, I mean not even a hat, my bad.
Your hair.
Your hair? Knock your hairline off? That was
I remember back in our day, the fattest dude out there was what's his name? Foreman.
Yes.
And that was him coming back.
He was still knocking shit out though.
Before that, he knocked some
niggas
up.
Oh yeah, before that he was a beast.
He's strong.
He
came back, tried it. He lasted for a little bit, but every other one that I can think of, every other champion in our era looked like a champion. This is what I think we should do with all the homeless people in America. All right. But first, we're going to get into a couple other topics, talk about those, talk about the homeless problems in our area, how it affects us, and just our opinions. Mine may be a little bit harsh, so you're going to want to wait for that so you can yell at me.
Shit, talking about homeless people in America. We about to be homeless. This motherfucker don't kick up.
But yeah, we'll start this off. Tig, what's the first topic we got?
I don't know what we're talking about today, but today we're going to talk about something I personally wanted to talk about. The motherfucker getting the glue knocked off his head, personally, because I don't even, was it Big Baby Buffalo, whatever the dude name is from the fucking fight this couple weeks ago.
He need to be called cul-de-sac.
Bro, wearing a toupee in a boxing match is the most diabolical thing I may have ever seen in my life.
He's trying to look fresh. You gonna try to look fresh for your fight too, right?
No, I believe in lace fronts. You know what I'm saying? As a man, lace front, I totally am. I am in the bald head community. Now they got the song, the bald nigga.
Yeah,
bald nigga. I'm like, I get it. I hurt every time I shave my head. A single solitary teardrop by it. So I understand that shit. But what I'm not going to do, I'm going to embrace the bald. If I got a box, I'm not putting on a toupee. My lace front is hats. You guys will rarely see me on this motherfucker earth without a hat on, and that's my lace front. I got business hats, I got party hats, I got hats, I got beanie caps, I got it all.
I just think he's lucky he won that fight. Because if he would have lost that wig, it would have been 100 times worse. It would have been 100 times worse.
I ain't gonna lie. I don't. How can he get like? I think he lost. You ever win and still lose? Look, I seen him on his interview on the Breakfast Club, and he was like, he said, "Fuck it," and just went with it, and still didn't. He even shaved the little side hairs off,
the little nubby shit in the front,
bro.
He should at least cut it down,
bro. It's over, bro. It's like, and he said, "I thought the glue was good, bro. The glue nigga knocked your wig off, bro. That was like a professional episode of Baddies."
Yeah. Hell yeah. I just never seen nobody. I mean, I've hit somebody and loose change fall out their pocket.
Yeah. Should I hit a nigga
to knock your whole cap off though?
The cap is crazy. I didn't hit a nigga and knock the shoe off.
Yeah.
But a hat? No, I mean not even a hat, my bad.
Your hair.
Knock your hairline off is great. He knocked this shit to a Gumby. That shit was
the shit was hella funny when it was flapping when he got hit and they put it in slow-mo.
Bro, the level of I don't give a fuck to keep fighting is strong in that man. I say I'll come in here and preach. I don't give a fuck. I give a fuck. You knock my toupee off, fight's over, bro. You got it.
Yeah, that's
I'm walking off, but I also ain't never been paid hundreds of thousands of dollars getting a fist fight. So I'm probably gonna finish the fight.
Yeah. That's gonna be up there for a while. That's for the rest of his life.
Yeah, but you know the funny thing about it, the way the internet goes, it probably is the best thing for his career.
Oh yeah.
Prior to that, he was running from Anthony. Oh, he couldn't do the Anthony Joshua because he had took a performance enhancing. And I remember that years ago. I was thinking like, damn, he took performance enhancing. I said, damn, he's too fat. It seemed to look like the And then he did the interview and said his performance enhancing was a dick pill prior to training camp so he can get some trim.
Wow.
So he took the the black rhino, wanted some shit, and then whatever was in there fucked up his
Had something in it that was no good.
It was no good and fucked him off. So this seemed
Wow.
like he seemed like just an adult child. Like you should know, you got to know what's going on in your body. You're a professional. At that level, he's an elite. So you have to be able to, so like he made that mistake and then you lost millions of dollars because of that. Then you come on here with a toupee and you didn't lose, but you just look ridiculous. But this might actually help him. Like he just don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Is he a professional?
he's a professional. I mean, if you're going to fight Anthony Joshua.
Is that what professionals are?
I mean, that
Because I
wasn't.
remember back in our day, the fattest dude out there was, what's his name? Foreman.
Yes.
And that was him coming back.
He was still knocking shit out though.
Before that, he was
he knocked some
packed
niggas
up.
Oh yeah, before that he was he was a beast.
He's strong.
He
came back, tried it. He lasted for a little bit, but every other one that I can think of, every other champion in our era looked like a champion.
There's a few here and there, but I mean Riddick Bowe. I guess Riddick Bowe didn't really look like. He wasn't the most in shape.
He didn't look like this dude.
He didn't look like him though.
He didn't look like the fat Mexican dude.
And remember, heavyweight fights used to be the fights. Like
yeah, they're just it's different. There ain't
boxing
no
is different.
Holyfields, Tysons, none of them.
None of that shit.
No, there's just none of them.
Nah, we had it. That was an
Even
era.
though what was the white boy's name? He was in decent shape.
Tommy Gunn.
Like all of them were in decent shape.
Tommy Gunn was the man. He whooped
thought
Rocky.
he was.
He whooped Rocky. He whooped Rocky.
They thought he was.
I thought, is Tommy still alive?
He should be. He was young then.
They were young. I don't think for some reason I think something happened to Tommy. Hey, Tommy Gunn, I hope you're still alive. But in case, rest easy. Rest easy, George Foreman. George Foreman passed away not too long ago. Remember that motherfucker named all his kids George?
Yeah,
that's a level.
Even his girls.
Even the girls, like that's a level. What's her name? Georgina. Like that's a level of loving yourself that I've never understood. Like
your girls. That's crazy.
George. I love myself. I think I'm an important person. I didn't even name my kids after. I didn't name them my kids after me.
But his wife had zero say so because I know she wasn't going for that.
Oh hell no.
Naming her daughter Georgina or George or something.
You can't go for that. That's a motherfucker paying the bills at an elite level. Like
he doing more than paying the bills.
He
doing more than paying the bills.
Yeah, it was like 6'4", 260. All muscle when he was in his prime. He gave Muhammad Ali, and I hate the way they try to say that. Like, well, he was the rope-a-dope. All right, bro. Like,
who
with Foreman? Like he just took all the hits, and as soon as Foreman was tired, then he started whooping. I've watched that fight several times. I think he was getting his ass whooped. I mean, we could say it's a strategy because he won, but he was getting hit with some body blows.
Oh, he was getting worked.
That should have broke his ribs. And credit to Ali for being able to take them blows and then be able to reserve. But I just think when you getting someone relentlessly at you like that, the scariest thing you could do sometimes is a return. Because if you get caught on the return, you can cancel Christmas.
Yeah. Well, Foreman hit too hard. He didn't want to make that mistake.
Yeah.
I think he did the right thing.
Oh,
I think it was a great strategy.
Yeah,
but
it's a great strategy. But I just don't know if it was. I don't think he came in there thinking, I'm just not going to hit him.
I think he did.
You think so?
If there was an opening, yeah, I'm gonna throw it at him. But I want to wear him out. So I'm gonna move around this ring. I'm gonna make him throw these punches. And when he can't hold his arms up no more, and when his punches get softer, the punches that I could take a little better if he hit me in the face, now I'm gonna take off on him.
Take off.
If I can last that long, so I got to build my body up so I can last that long because that man is a beast.
You think that work in a street fight?
No. Boxing doesn't work the same in a street fight.
No.
Boxing is good for the first few seconds if you're standing up because of footwork and everything like that, and just knowing how to fight and throw them hands. But if anything happens, it's a street fight.
Yes.
If anything happens where you're not on your feet, it's over.
It's over.
It's over. It's done. If you go to the ground and that person's a ground fighter, it's over.
If you let me tell you, all these kids take classes too. I be trying to tell people all the time, if you should have put your kid in the class, if you didn't put your kid in the class, if you at these bars, old people, leave these kids alone. A lot of these motherfuckers took classes and they gonna break shit because their parents wasn't doing that bad. You know what I'm saying? In my neighborhood, it's 15 Brazilian jiu-jitsus, MMA classes, and each one is full.
Yep.
I got you don't know what you got going on outside.
I got like 6 of them in walking distance here. But it's different. Some people disagree. They think boxers are better in a street fight than a wrestler or someone in jiu-jitsu.
I disagree with that.
There's technique in throwing a punch. Footwork is very important. So you don't learn a lot of that when you're doing ground fighting. But throwing a punch, someone who doesn't know how to box can knock somebody out.
Yeah.
So I would learn the ground stuff first,
and then learn to strike.
And then even in striking, I would pick kickboxing, Muay Thai first. Mm-hmm. You're gonna learn some footwork there. You're gonna learn handwork. You're gonna learn clinching. You're gonna learn a little bit of grappling.
Because rarely, I think, in fights we just sit there and then it doesn't go to the ground. You know what I'm saying? Is with the exchange, you're gonna be cool. I'm gonna be cool. We gonna sit up.
If they didn't sleep,
yeah, but yeah, exactly. They didn't sleep.
If they didn't sleep,
but then you got to think about just the outside circumstances. Like, I never seen a fight not go to the ground. Almost like the majority of fights hit the ground. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe if you get snuck, you get snuck. So yeah, if a boxer sneaks you, you're out of here.
Yeah, you're done.
Like, yeah, you're done. You're done. If you didn't see it coming and he just snuck you, you cancel Christmas. Now, if you don't go down and one of these little Brazilian jiu-jitsu niggas grab you, well, you out.
Even if just as long as you don't go to sleep, because they'll be on the ground, they be scooting up on you. And they'll bring you out. If you don't go to sleep, yeah.
Nigga, my son do this shit. My son he was really good Roman Greco wrestling. He changed the Roman Greco wrestling to then MMA, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and he be doing little tournaments. He tore a grown man's arm out the socket, and I thought, man, he's just really nice. He's not even trying. He's just like, are you all right? He's more concerned. I'm thinking like, bro, if I had this technique when I was...
That's good sportsmanship.
Bro,
I like that.
Bro, the kid walked outside. I'm saying the kid, the nigga was 30. He walks outside. My son is a teenager. He walks outside just holding his shoulder like, then his dad is like, are you all right? He's like, no, I think I might have to go to the doctor. And I said, bro. Hey, don't mess with these. Don't mess. If they parents had a little bit of money, and the dad had to go to work, the first thing he did, put him in a class.
Man, you know where I learned? Outside of high school, wrestling. I took kickboxing in a garage with a dude who was a world-class Muay Thai kickboxer. Like, his last few tournaments, he was first, and second. And then he messed up his shoulder or something like that, and he quit. That's where I learned. He wanted to train his niece, and it was my boy's friend. He took me, my boy.
Pause.
I ain't playing that. I'm a grown-ass man.
You still pause. Fuck that. My boyfriend?
Is that what I said?
That's what you said. My
boy.
My boyfriend. I know what you said. It was a pause. That's what I said. Pause. My boy's friend. You said my boy.
You know what I meant.
I'm doing it for the audience. How are you guys doing?
All of us. And then I started training us kickboxing. And he was relentless. It wasn't stuff like, I don't think you would teach in the class.
Oh, yeah, he's
like when we was in pain, like he was trying to get us doing splits and stuff. When we was in pain, he'd start kicking our feet out even more, kicking it out more. I'm like, ugh.
Yeah, I had an old friend that was a friend of mine. His grandfather used to teach POW boxing and have a step uncle who also was a boxer. So they would be at the POW boxing. I went to POW boxing a few times, and I thought, man, I could fight outside. I could fight out. No, them kids beat me up. Them kids beat my ass. I ain't gonna even lie. Whatever you think you know on these streets, boy, that kid was boxing every day, and then you know what I'm saying. He put everything he gave. I ain't never been punched in the body ever to that point. I had been in a tremendous amount of fights and never been hit in the body. The first time you really get hit in the body, oh, that changed everything.
With the good one.
Oh, that changed
nice
everything.
Little kidney punch.
Boy, he hit me, I think it might have been, I feel like the spleen or the liver, and I peed a little. I was so embarrassed. That wouldn't ask nobody to do that. I'm not doing that. And you would think it would make me want to do more. I said, no. And I think we're kids, so I had about 20, 30 pounds, but we're young. I was all shoulder. Now I look at some of these pictures, like, I don't think I was very menacing, but I wasn't the smallest person. But shit, he was way smaller, and he had to be like flyweight, and I had to be like 180, and he had like maybe 130, 120. Boy, when he punched me, I was like, yo, I wanted to see him outside.
Damn.
No, really. I
don't know if that would have went better.
No, I think it would have in my head. I was going to DDT him. He's going to get stolen on. He's going to get stole the fuck on. I ain't never been hit nothing. When the kid says you get hit so hard, you be like, get the gun. Get the gun. I can't take it. Somebody got to die.
Oh, yeah.
But nah, that big baby shit is crazy. Motherfucker hit your toupee off is crazy, man. That's the definition of getting your mind right.
Definitely. Definitely.
Getting your mind right. I was happy the motherfucker won the fight. You know what I'm saying? And then it was later when we had the Terrence Crawford fight. I can't remember what's his name. Chino. I can't remember. The Mexican dude who just then sat there and was racist all pre-fight. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't see that.
You didn't see that? Yeah, pre-fight, he was talking about he beat up a couple white boys. Now it's time to get a black boy and saying the N-word and talk about monkeys gonna get bananas. And I was like, bro, he kind of looks a bit Afro-Latino. Like if he kind of looked like Will Smith's son on the Bad Boys movie. He kind of looked like that boy. So I kind of thought like a nigga was in his family somewhere.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, like I was like, oh, maybe he's a little black. Like, oh no, you not trying to be funny, or you just trying to promote the fight. I'm with all for promoting fights. I think we could save the nigga shit though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he got to watch certain things. I mean, people don't nowadays, but maybe he really want that smoke.
What do you think though? Like they would never like when we was kids. That was like the heightened era of boxing, and these motherfuckers never did that. I never sat there and seen like a motherfucker fight Mike Tyson be like, "Yo, monkeys," and and saying derogatory words.
Because the threat was more real. Tyson is the wrong person to say that to.
Okay, but maybe that's the wrong person.
Use somebody else.
He might kill
Evander
you.
Holyfield.
Evander Holyfield, that's a good one.
Yeah, he would have been more nice about it.
Yeah, like and that's when racism was like still real racism. You know what I'm saying?
But that's why it didn't happen.
Yeah.
I think in that world, that dude would have got in trouble.
Yeah, he got
Like you got in big trouble. This dude, nothing happened to him.
Yeah, I think. Well, he lost the fight. Stevenson beat the brakes off him, but I feel like
nothing happened for him speaking like that. Just people talking.
Yeah, like he didn't even get. It wasn't even like big news. The fact that you didn't even know that and we watched boxing is crazy because it wasn't even that big. And like no one just like I guess they just figured like, hey, this is not real, because it's not like it was the real pay-per-view type show. I mean, it's a real pay-per-view, but it's not like the HBO, all the
wasn't the big
$1 million fighting, pay-per-view type shit. So, I don't know. Like to me,
I think the like HBO, all the big companies now are like lax on their rules, because I think that's why they would get fined or they would get in some kind of trouble, or HBO wouldn't let them fight on their platform, or they would do something back in the day, for some outlandish shit like that. And now, I think it's just because all these kids and social media made it so common, it's accepted, and people don't care to a point. Certain people don't care.
No, I think you're absolutely right. Like fucking like troll. Like our president is a troll,
big time.
So if you're a president a troll, it makes sense for you to troll. Like words, like when we said like sticks and stones may not break my bones, right? But it seems like they're just more accepting of it now. Like, oh, he's just trolling. But sometimes people are telling the truth. You know, and I mean, now I don't think this boxer was telling the truth, but I think like a lot of shit that Trump be like, oh, it's a joke. He not being serious. And then boom, that shit happens. Like, so now, he's the head of the state. And so he's the head of the snake. The head of the state is the head of the snake. And we follow as he leads. So if he leads us into bullshit, it makes it bullshit more acceptable for the rest of America. And I think that maybe might be going on a little too much, especially in the boxing like that. Let me tell you something. Hey, promote the fight. Don't call me no nigga. Don't say I'm jumping out trees. Don't say no monkey shit. None of that shit. Yep. But when you do and I whoop that ass, say you sorry. And in his defense, he said he was sorry. He said he doesn't mean that if he offended you or anything like that. He didn't mean that. You know what I'm saying? He took a whooping.
I wish boxers come out like that. There's a lot of reasons why Tyson was my favorite. I just like him. He came in no nonsense. He didn't have a lot of flash when he came out to the ring. Had his little towel with the hole cut in it, black shorts, ready to go. I'm here for one purpose and one purpose only. There wasn't a big show when he came out. He didn't have that normally in the beginning, especially when he was at his best.
It's funny. It's funny that Mike Tyson, I think the fact that Mike Tyson is your favorite boxer shows the contradictory of me and you just as people and the things that we like.
Why?
Because I would say when people ask me, there's like, who's your favorite boxer? It's normally, I say Muhammad Ali, but it's not because because he's a great boxer. And you want to say he's the greatest boxer of all time, I'm fine with that because he's
just boxing, he's not.
Just boxing.
But that's
what I'm saying. Like, everything he did
what he represented,
and what he's done for black people makes him the best. Now, my favorite just boxing,
who's that?
Roy Jones Jr. It's the greatest boxer
I
ever.
can never have anybody who's light in the ass be my favorite.
Let me tell you something. He whooped everybody in every level all the way to heavy belt. He beat Bernard Hopkins with one hand. Y'all must have forgotten. I'm the king of box. It is none higher. That motherfucker would play a whole fucking basketball game, come in and whoop your ass, and then have a concert.
Did he? What's the highest level he fought at?
Heavyweight. He beat Ruiz.
Yeah, but he ain't beat no Tyson.
He would have beat Tyson if Tyson wasn't shit when he beat Ruiz. Now when he wasn't shit, Tyson whooped him, yes. But if he would have fought Mike Tyson, the years that he fought Ruiz, he would have whooped Mike Tyson ass. He'd have whooped Mike Tyson ass. Mike Tyson wouldn't have had a chance. Because that's not the same Tyson that it was when he was
Tyson
young.
at the end of his career.
Yeah, that's Tyson. Yeah, he wasn't shit. That wasn't like the same Tyson.
But does that make Tyson any not better than him?
No, but I think the fact that
you definitely couldn't take prime Tyson and him as a heavyweight. He'll beat the fuck out of him.
He would have murdered
Tyson.
Tyson would have murdered.
Tyson's a favorite for a reason.
Tyson would have murdered him because you can't take them Tyson. Them hits were too but just the skill
being as big
of
as
boxing.
He is, as fast as he is at his size.
But he only's 5'11", so he's not like he's that big.
He's
5'11", 225.
216 most of the time at his best.
Yeah, like
to 220 top.
But with that power, like he was so compact, and with that power, it was like he didn't have to talk. The hits were louder than anything he could have said. So the fact that he was well-mannered and quiet and reserved, it made it more terrifying. And I would agree that's somewhat like you. Me, on the other hand, Roy Jones Jr. was loud,
you relate
boisterous.
More with him.
Yes, he was making songs.
That's why I relate with Tyson.
Yeah, and that's why I relate.
Tyson don't back up when he fights. He's always moving forward, even if he's taking hits, and he's trying to destroy a motherfucker. He's trying to take their life.
Do you think Mike Tyson would have wore a toupee?
No, not at all. But I think he would have knocked anybody who had one's toupee.
He'd have knocked that toupee off.
I think he'd have knocked some real hair off somebody's head at some point.
Did Tyson ever fight Tua? I always wanted to see that. And I was like, I don't think they ever fought.
No, I don't think so.
That was like when we were kids, that was like the fight, because that little Uso was giving belts.
He was, but they're so tough though.
Yeah,
I don't know if it's just in their genes, but they could take hits.
Bro.
They could take hits, and they're so strong.
Two races can take an enormous amount of hits. Samoans and big ass drunk white men. You get a really big drunk white man.
The redneck type.
Yeah, like
rednecks to me, they ain't racist. They just rednecks.
They just rednecks. And even
they say whatever the fuck's on their mind and don't fuck with them. Yeah, they ain't backing down from nobody.
They're not backing down, and they'll suck some punches up, pause, just to get to you. So we in California, I don't think the California whites are that amazing. You know what I'm saying? I'm not talking to be a racist or anything. I'm just saying general.
No, if you're talking about that.
Yeah, they're not going out here like, I know some white boys that'll whoop your ass, but they kind of more chill and shit like that. Now I have been to like Texas, some shit and some down south places where I say, oh, this is where, because I don't think the California whites couldn't enslave me. This is going to be a crazy take. California whites couldn't enslave me. But some of them Texas whites and some of them down south white boys are just big as shit.
You ain't got no choice.
And they might have enslaved some niggas. Yeah. Is Leo DiCaprio gonna enslave you? Nah. But that motherfucker that played, that motherfucker was Jack Reacher, the new Jack Reacher show. That motherfucker. Yeah.
He have a good chance.
Yeah, he had a good chance. He's gonna drop some shit. He's gonna drop some shit. Fuck the gun too. You know what I'm saying? Q's gonna have a problem. I'm just saying, I get it. I didn't get it coming from California. I ain't get it. You know what I'm saying? But then you go out some places and you see like all whites aren't the same.
No, they're not.
Yeah.
They're bred different. That's for damn sure.
And them
little down south corn-fed, crunchy white boys, some of them are just, they ain't no joke.
It's a hard out.
Ain't no
shit,
joke.
I know you worked with some.
Don't try to scare them because they ain't scared.
Let me tell you something. You worked in Vegas. I went to your shit. You worked in Vegas. You had there was a big ass white man. I looked at him. I said, is that Hordor?
My boy with the beard?
Yes, he had the beard.
Jason?
Yeah. Was it kind of blondish or dirty blondish kind of?
A little bit.
Big.
It was like a dirty. It was darker though.
Yeah, it was like a darker.
Bald.
Bald dude.
Yeah. He was a Marine, but he very calm dude. Very controlled, but he about his business. Don't test him,
man,
because he's about it. He don't care how big you are.
Man.
It was funny because when I was bodyguarding, he was like, "Hey, I don't know if you ever met him. You ever met Killer J?
I don't know why that name sounds familiar, but I don't think so.
So at this time, I think this was around when he was head of security for Floyd Mayweather.
Mm-hmm.
And then my other boy worked for him, Big Kip. You know Big Kip.
Yeah.
So you know how big Big Kip is.
Yeah.
All right. Killer J, couple inches shorter, but on D's.
Yeah.
And then everybody else on the squad was just as big. Killer J brought all his boys. Right? This dude said, yeah, I ran into him one time. Hey, why don't you talk to him? Jason. He said, why don't you talk to him? He said, I want to get out of this business working in the club.
Yeah.
He said, I'll go work for him. I'll go prove myself. Tell him to pick whoever he want, and I'll fight him. And if I win, put me on.
Yeah.
He don't care who it is. It didn't matter to him. And he is so confident.
Yeah.
But I didn't see him, even some of our own team, because we were like a family over there. I seen one of my boys. he was in the Army too. He knows martial arts or whatever. And the guy was like, look, stop playing around. Jason was like, stop playing around. He went and tried to get at him.
Yeah.
Took that nigga, did some kind of move on him, slammed his head into a locker, like those metal lockers or whatever it was, and then just stood there. Like, leave me alone. I already told you, don't test me. He said, it's hella funny.
See,
the coolest dude in the world, though.
Me, you motherfuckers kind of thing looking like, well, I know Floyd's bodyguards look like the motherfucker when The Rock and the Marky Mark had the movie with all the buff guys in there just working. That's how it looked like a team of just swole ass motherfuckers. Like, yo, what the fuck? Man, that's intimidating.
Well, that's the number one thing with bodyguard. And the first thing is presence.
Yeah.
That's going to deter the majority of people.
Yeah.
Then having a skill behind it, that's going to take care of everybody else.
Yeah, that makes sense because I don't know, I was like, oh man, you got somebody who's big, I need some help. I said, hey homie, I'm big. Well, maybe I'm not big like that. Look kind of soft. I was like, oh
yeah, I was the smallest one.
I know. I've seen you.
Of all of them.
I've seen you. And you're a nice size human. That shit
I was the smallest
crazy.
one. In decent shape, I was the smallest one of all of them. Now there was one dude my size. I forgot.
It's a cold little crew.
Yeah.
So how do you feel? You and the gang of muscle-bound people walking through us, but you just feel like pit bulls in a Chihuahua farm? How's it?
That's a good question. when you know everybody knows what they're doing and that they have your back, it's like being back home. Back home though, I didn't know if everybody knew what they was doing. I just knew they were down.
Yeah.
I got that plus skill behind it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel untouchable.
That's your YouTube.
I already know you already know what I'm about. And everybody's like me. There's people that are like, you know me, I'll just go get it and shit.
Yeah.
We had a couple of guys, especially Killer J. He's beyond me.
Yeah.
Like when it's time to go, he's the one. Like I see myself when I was younger in him. Now I think a little bit more. No, he's like me when I was younger, except he's 265, 270 pounds, 6'3", 6'4", and trained to go.
Yeah, that's a different.
It's been doing this most of his life.
Yeah, he's a trained animal.
Yeah. So when it's time to go, look, chase down Samoans. I'll tell this one little story. We was at Coachella, and I probably shouldn't say the artist's name, but it is all over the internet. It's on YouTube. But one of the artists, we was with The Weeknd. He was on stage. One of the artists was walking through the crowd in front, watching the show. Came with one bodyguard. Should have came with more. He was told to come with more. He goes through, and I guess he was messing with the Samoan security that was on the front line. I think they said he was talking shit. I didn't see this part. They said he was talking shit, walked through. On his way back, I don't know if it was on purpose or accident, but he touched one of them, got mollywopped by like 8 of them. Security couldn't do nothing. Security was just trying to protect his head and took shots for him.
Yeah.
Like he was doing his job. But like you see his pants coming down, his booty crack sticking out and stuff like this. And he's a national artist. And then when they came back to the camp where we were and we got Weeknd off stage, there's a video of me taking the Weeknd off stage and a couple of our guys going through the crowd.
Yeah.
So we get back there, we're finding out, what really happened. First thing Killer J did, grab one of our dudes, just 2. We're going to go find him. I was like, I wanted to go so bad. He wanted me to watch The Weeknd. I was like, I wanted to go so bad. Wait, him and our other boy went looking for them motherfuckers. Just all of them.
Yeah.
Just 2 people. That's what I like. But nothing happened. They didn't find them. People were saying they didn't know who they were, where they were, all that stuff. So they never found them. But it was about to go down.
Yeah.
It's no joke. That shit was hella fun.
That should sound dang. Let me tell you something. And I say this for bouncers, but handle me with care because I know where you work. But security different. Yeah, like, I'm compliant.
Be compliant,
but
you won't have no problem.
Don't. No, that's a lie. Sometimes
that
them fuckers are just going, bro. Yeah, I can be whooped, but you can too because I'm coming back. I'm coming back. I seen a motherfucker get choked out his tennis shoes, and I looked at him like on the ground and thought, "Oh, you should come back."
Well, where was this at though?
I think Tunes or something like at a bar.
There's a difference. I already had a feeling. There is a big difference in security out here at these regular little clubs versus at where I was at.
No, yeah, it's different because I don't know where you work or live, but
no, even if you did, they're trained different though. People are their reactions are different. They don't.
Because they're more professional. These are just niggas they hire off the street.
We don't even choke nobody out. We don't even fight if we don't have to.
Yeah.
There are certain clubs that got certain people that will because they know how they can get away with it.
Yeah.
I know one of my boys, I saw him smack some people up in the elevator on the way down, but that was just as a favor. But typically that don't. Out here though, the bouncers out here and stuff, they want to fight.
Yeah.
That's not what this job is about. It's not about the fight.
They're like fucking Roadhouse. They say, we will try to get you out as effortlessly
That's how
possible.
it should be.
Yeah.
That's how it should.
And I'm fine with that.
Swayze had it right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get you outside, and if I can get you out of here and nothing happens, great. Something got to go down. It's gonna go
happen
down
outside.
But we're gonna avoid that first.
Yes.
So there were certain rules that we had, like we didn't choke nobody out, and I forget what the other ones were, but there are certain things that we couldn't do. So we knew how to handle people, break them down, put them in a little arm bar, take them out, so nobody's really getting hurt. We took control of situations.
That's a beautiful. See, that makes sense. See, I don't deal clearly with professionals at these clubs and shit like that.
You dealing with these hood niggas.
Yeah, these hood niggas. These niggas, you from a place, pimp. Like, I know where your neighborhood. I know you is a choker. You choke me out. You choke me out, bro. Dude, I'm not going. They had that one? Do I look like the suing type?
I would.
I'm the come back. They had the one big ass dude. I can't remember his name. There's a dude. He bodyguard for like E40. All these people. I can't remember because he was popular downtown.
Mexican dude?
Nah, big black dude. He was popular downtown San Jose. I can't remember his name, but he didn't have like all track. He had no neck. And boy, I see him pick somebody up. He dropped him. The dude hit his head and he dragged him by his belt loop while his head was just dragging on the floor through the club and then just sat him out. I thought in my head, you'll die. Like, you do that to me? And this is when the camera phones are like, the camera phone, so the dude is now living his life in obscurity. Like, if he never tells you this story, you'll never know it was him. Yeah. But in the day of camera phones, you could never live that down. Like, you in my head, you would have to die. Like, I couldn't, because clearly I can't fight you. Like, this is now, you've exited the fight part. Like, if I'm doing something, I'm acting crazy, and we swing and you drop me, I could probably take that. Because it was you know what I'm saying? It's what you do to me after. Or if I'm not doing something and you come behind me and you choke me to sleep, nah, bro. Like, some of that, you know what I'm saying? Now, if I attack you, then hey, we'll have at it. I was ready for it. But if not, nah, somebody got to die. And no, I'm just joking. Someone doesn't have to die, but someone has to die.
You need to sue them though.
Yeah, well, maybe at this old ass age, I might sue, but the kids,
you don't even need to sue them. You sue the company.
The company,
and get paid.
Yeah,
don't worry about them. That could get handled separately.
Yeah, but you got to think this is late 20s.
Yeah, security is still like that now.
I'm calling everybody. We gonna be outside this next week. We gonna be outside this motherfucker 25 deep. What a problem?
Were you at that one? I forget what club it was. It was downtown San Jose, and Rick was there. Something happened in the club. Rick was about to fight, and we were out in the parking lot.
Cousin Rick?
Yep, Rick, D-Rum, me, you.
Mr. Two-Step? Mr. Two-Step for
I forget how all that happened, but that just popped in my head when you were talking about it.
Yeah, I was at a club. I don't know if I was at that club. I was at a club, and phones don't work. By the time I figured out what happened, y'all was already gone.
Oh, okay. I don't even remember what happened. I just know, when it's going down, I'm going.
Yeah, it's going. And then y'all
We was running outside. They
and
said something was about to go down,
and
so
y'all
we
was
went
a cold.
outside.
That's a cold little group between you, Two Step, and D-Run. That's a cold little group.
Yeah, someone else was out there too, though. It
All
wasn't
y'all
just
gonna
us.
fight. Probably RC. All y'all gonna fight. I remember one time the homie get hit. We was at the thing, and the homie he get snaked at the beehive, and right next to the doors, the steps.
Yeah.
So when he gets snaked, instead of hitting the dude who snaked him, because I already see what's gonna happen, I hit his partner. His partner fell down the steps, and then I went to go get the other. But the first look was, don't get snaked from the behind, because if I hit him, then he's gonna hit me.
Yep.
Soon as the level one dropped, boom, because he dropped. He hit fire up out his ass. So he dropped. As soon as he dropped, I instantly take off on the partner. Bow! When I hit him, he fell down the steps. Now I don't realize there's a third one. I go to get dude, but now the homie dip him on the table. And someone get me in the most vicious headlock I've ever been in. Like the front headlock. Not the back headlock or nothing.
Oh, like a guillotine?
Like a
guillotine.
And he locked that bitch. And I was just,
lifting on you?
and I was, but I could not, he did not let go. He didn't let go till the homie from school, Mike Nguyen. How you doing, Mike? Mike Nguyen had to grab him up off me. Then we went outside. Now I'm like, round two, bitch. I hotter. And I see that. I used to see that man for years. He'd never say nothing to me. I used to see that man for years just be nice. Because he's not that big, but if you don't see him, he was big enough to get me in a cold guillotine.
Hey, this is a little off. I don't know why I'm thinking about this right now, but you was talking about our favorite fighters.
Yeah.
Like you relate with your boy. And I relate with Tyson for reasons. I was thinking about this before. What rapper do you relate with? And who do you think I would relate with?
I know who you relate
with. As personality, type of shit.
No, personality?
You first.
You me first?
Yeah.
Shit. Who would I think I relate to personality? And if I say this,
I know that one.
If niggas gonna try to say like I look like that nigga or something, but
who?
I probably would relate the most, because I met him on the boat too, and I got to say just a quick word to him. It's probably like a personality, probably Twister.
Okay.
Maybe because we're probably from the boat same. I'm not from Chicago. My family's from the same side of Chicago. I don't know. It's like there's something about him. He's not my favorite rapper.
Yeah.
But if I was just a girl, I relate to him. Like I understand what he's going. But
they say you look like him?
Yeah, people say I look like him all the time.
You know who?
I don't think I look like him.
There's that one picture of you with, I think that commercial you did with E40.
Yeah.
You look like that nigga E40.
I used to get that too.
You look like that little nigga's little son or something.
Yeah. I think that's why I got the fucking. That's why I got the fucking. That's why I got casted, nigga.
Yeah, you look just like that. Oh man, like you related for sure.
I did. I was in there, but white shirt, blue diggies. I was still in uniform. You couldn't tell me I wasn't a gang member. But then I danced at the thing. That time I danced, and I'm not a dancer. I'm dancing, boy. I'm trying to get this check. I'm trying to get on. I thought we was gonna be on. I was rapping. We was doing that. So I thought, hey, let's get us the chance we got. I got a chance. I got a shot. Try to run it, and it didn't work. But hey, I am part of the most amazing album ever. You know what I'm saying? I hope I don't go back to slanging yo. But no, if I was to say minus Twister, you're absolutely right. I take that back. If I relate to any rapper, it would be E40. If I was like my personality and everything, the way I act would definitely be E40. I think that Twister shit, I do definitely relate to Twister, but I don't know why I just skipped 40. You're absolutely right.
That's what I thought.
Definitely. My entire demeanor, everything is definitely more E40 than it is. Twister. I don't know what the hell I came up with Twister.
What do you think about for me?
SIBO.
SIBO? Because I used to listen to that shit.
Now you listen to it, your whole attitude is like SIBO. We listen to SIBO. We all listen to SIBO 1,000 times, but no one like you. Like you knew the words verbatim, from word backwards.
But like with his personality?
Yeah. Or his personality on music. I don't know him in real life, but his personality
you know who I think?
Who?
50.
Yeah, I can see that too. I can see that. I don't think he was funny as 50, but you're definitely petty. You're definitely as petty as 50.
Those similarities, he's just better at it.
Yes, you are fucking.
I think he's better at what I would do.
Your level of petty is fucking 50 Cent. You are not lying. You are fucking not lying.
Yeah, he's a lot more creative.
Oh yeah.
But when he says stuff, I'm like, oh yeah, I would do that too.
Yeah.
Yep, that's me.
It's hard to disagree with 50 Cent though. Even in his assholelessness, it's hard to be like, he's wrong. Like
he's smart.
I may not have took it there, but I get it. You know what I'm saying?
He is very smart. He's strategic. Even in his pettiness. I love the buying the front rows at a Ja Rule's concert.
That's crazy.
He was like, the tickets were only $15. I said, buy the first 3 rows.
That is crazy.
They were on Groupon or something.
Bro. How crazy.
But look, if I
is
had
that?
the bread and I was
do
mad
it.
at a nigga like that, I know the energy comes from right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm taking all that out.
See, so I totally get that. And this is where my immaturity would kick in. They beefed too hard. So if we are to believe what their albums and shit say, that people had died because of this, he got stabbed because of this, people's going to jail because of this, I'm not buying out front rows. I'm sending shots, and I ain't talking about rap lyrics. Cause now you're trying to kill me, yo. But see, that's why I would have ruined
his livelihood.
Listen, exactly. That's why he was way smarter than me.
Yeah.
Because I would have been in prison because you was not just gonna be stabbing me, calling police, us going through all this shit. Like, no, nigga, because they try to say like his homie is the one who shot the nigga 9 times. 9 times. Oh no, we've escalated this situation. No, we're not rapping. You wouldn't even think I knew you. Fuck this. You and everybody you got with. But I'm also stupid. I would have been in prison for the rest of my life. He's now a multimillionaire making movies and Ja Rule said it best, in which it counts to Ja Rule, which it was the funniest thing is he said it, but it was really him who died. He said killing you with violence is nothing. Killing you in silence is now you saying something.
Yeah.
I said, oh, nigga, you died. You died in this fucking match.
Done.
You died. And he ain't do nothing physical to you. You died.
Done.
You died. It is
Crazy.
over. This is fucking over.
And right now, there's probably nothing you can do to 50 Cent to take that away from him.
Nothing.
No matter what he did, no matter how he tried to come back, there's nothing you could do outside of killing his ass.
Yeah, nothing.
To take that from him.
You have to like whoop him on film.
That I want to know what happened.
They said some people say that Ja Rule won. Some people say 50 Cent.
Ja Rule says he won.
Looking at not just because I ain't gonna take nothing from no man. I've seen both men in person within 2 to 3 feet, like me and you, 2-3 feet. Mm-hmm. I don't think 50 is shit ton bigger than he looks on TV sometimes. But Ja Rule looks like the karate body nigga. Like, I'm
that
putting my money on 50. Yeah, but he not out of shape. Like, he looked like he could fight, but 50, like when he was with Floyd at Dre's, we had the thing at Floyd Dre's. He had the back table, thing, and he was walking around. So we had the table right next to the stage. He walking around. Floyd got this goddamn shiny fucking. The suit was going off in different colors. It was fucking hilarious. He jumps down on the thing, high fives, nigga. I'm like, oh, you're fucking big.
He's solid.
Like he looked little triangle. Like, oh no, like, oh, I kind of thought that because when we thought DMX looked away, and then we see him in real life,
he was little.
So that's where I'm thinking. But I also seen Ja Rule later in life, so he's a little bigger now in 40s, late 30s than he maybe was when they started that beef. When they started that beef, he's a lot smaller.
But then who has more skill?
50 Cent.
I heard
he boxed.
He used the box. Now and then who's that dude in the street?
50 Cent.
So he has everything going for him. Mm-hmm. He's probably been in more confrontation.
Yeah.
Been in more fights.
Yeah.
Actually learned how to fight.
Yeah.
And Ja Rule's just like
still boxing. And he still boxes.
Yeah, and Ja Rule's talking about, I whooped his ass.
Yeah, that's why
it makes it hard for me to believe.
Yeah, like no one believed that. Like that should have been the trump card. Like, yo, I whooped his ass, and they're like,
but I don't want to put it past him.
Nah, that's why I said I can't put it past him
on a single fight.
Yeah, I can't put it past you. But if I'm a betting man, I'm gonna say nah.
Yeah, I'd bet on 50 on that one.
I'm gonna bet on 50 on that one. But the 50, that's a big nigga.
See, when I seen him, he didn't look big to me. But I guess nobody looked big to me, but he didn't look like what I see on TV. I think it was because it was either right after or right before he was doing that one show where he had cancer or something, and he lost all that weight.
Lost all that weight.
I think it was like right after that because he didn't look all sucked up, but he looked like a little kid to me.
Oh no, I seen him like
he came out and he was using at Floyd's gym.
Yeah,
he was using a phone right next to me, and I was looking at him, and I was like, I was like, this little boy with all this jewelry. I said, back in the day, I would have snatched all that from him.
Oh yeah,
right?
you gotta take that from him.
I'd have took all that from him. I don't know how he's coming outside like that because he didn't come out with security or nothing.
Yeah.
So I didn't think it was anybody big until he turned his face.
Yeah.
And I saw his face.
Yeah, no.
And he looked like he was under 200 pounds.
Oh no, I seen him. He was a good 230.
So when he was solid.
Yeah, he was solid.
I think this had to be after that show or something.
No, because that it was way after that shit. Because this is like maybe 5-6 years. Because this when him and Floyd was beefing. It was like New Year's Eve or something. And then they made up. I don't know if it was Halloween or New Year's because Floyd had on a suit that had Ella lights on the suit.
Yeah.
And we were all at Dre's and had a bottle of Dre's. So I'm not sure if it was
like a New Year's party.
Yeah,
or
like
something?
a New Year's party or something. So I don't know. It was something. It was an event. So then he came out and that motherfucker came up out the shirt. And I'm like, oh, no, you're big. Like in my head, I thought the same. I thought, oh, he's small. Like this is TV that's making you look bigger. You're really not that big. And you seen him like, oh, no. Like he's not huge. Like I would wouldn't fight. But he's way too big for a nigga who's 5'4" in Ja Rule. Fucking talking about 5'4", 150, 160 pounds. Well, yeah, I got you. I was like, he was at least like maybe 6 foot, 5'11", like good shit, 225.
Yeah, I didn't see 225.
Yeah, he was 225 when I seen him.
I swear to God, I thought he was a little kid that was maybe 16 years old.
Oh yeah, he was
because he looked so.
Yeah, it was definitely probably after that
so
movie.
shriveled to me.
Because
but
we
then
see him,
the diamonds he had. Oh my God!
But when we see him on that movie, what's that movie when they was robbing the banks and shit? I know we both like that movie. I can't remember the name of that movie.
The last they got 2 of them.
Yeah, they got 2 of them. The one with Ice Cube's son on there.
But he
was big on that month.
Most of the movies he in.
That's around the time I seen him.
Solid.
Yeah, like that. Yeah. And he was with the Usos and he was hanging. It looked like he could hang with the. They was putting up wheels on that motherfucker. It looked like he can hang. And it's a movie and we know it's not real, but you can't fake physique.
No, he was definitely in decent shape. He looked solid.
Yeah. And you talking, he out here. Now, Floyd was different. He didn't look big to me. Like, he looks bigger on TV.
He's 150 pounds.
Yeah, but when he's fighting another man 150 pounds, he looks.
Yeah, I got you. He looks 160.
Yeah, like, when you see him, you're like, I think he weighed less than my bitch.
He's tiny. He's tiny, but you don't want to mess with that man.
He'll hit you 5 times before you know you got hit once.
Yeah,
I believe that.
Yeah, I was just curious because I was thinking about that the other day. Like, what rapper you think you associate with? Because every time I see 50 do something, I think it reminds me of me.
No, it definitely
He just does it on a different level.
Nigga, when he has a video where him just like in his neighborhood and he like throws yayo in a bush or something, and I thought, this is years ago, and I thought, it was funny when you said it because I thought, that's fucking Demo. Like, you guys are just fucking around, and you think you gotta. This nigga just somehow just starts muscling you up, and then he throw you in the bush. I'm like, oh yeah, he done that. He definitely threw somebody in that bush in the front of the Chuck house. Like, bro, this is fucking Demo. And like, you want to be mad. Like, you can see Yayo is mad. It's like, this is my homie. I started it, so I got to suck it up. It wasn't like disrespectful dunk, but
you was playing.
You know. Like, hey,
you was trying too hard. Now I gotta show you.
Yeah, you gotta show him. I laughed. I said, "Man, this wasn't Demo. That's the funniest." But
I like when he got beef and he's like just clowning on people, like, especially when it was the ESL challenge.
Oh man, and he said you can't read a Harry Potter book.
He started off with the Cat in the Hat. He said you can read a Cat in the Hat book, nigga. I'll donate to your charity or whatever. And then he went, just read one page out of a Harry Potter book. It made me weak. Man. He is hilarious.
Imagine being that rich.
But he gets on everybody. Anybody mess with him, he gets on everybody and goes hard.
He been doing that his whole career.
And it's hilarious.
It's hilarious.
He should be a comedian. He is.
But I don't know. I don't know. He could be a comedian because it's like the funny bully.
If he could put some stuff together,
he could.
It'd be good. But he's just hilarious.
He just,
he'd be good with crowd work.
Yeah, like his real life, like these are his real, like this is his real opinion on shit. Like, bro, someone not right. Like, he's really just like, hey, fuck you, like, and he'll just post like. And he just won't let it go. Irv Gotti dies of diabetes. He started making diabetes jokes and all like, come on, bro, he dead. You can't, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like, sometimes you got, but it's funny though. But he not gonna let it go. Hey, nah, he not gonna let it go. And I would let it go, but you wouldn't let it go.
I mean,
you wouldn't let it go. I probably would have been the bigger part. You died. Hey, man. Prayers to your family. I mean, even I don't say rest in peace or rest easy. I'd be like, hey, prayers to his family. That's it. That nigga was like, diabetic ass. Da, da, da. Like, bro, guess you didn't win this one. Bro, he's petty, bro. He's heavy. And he must be somebody because he's so petty but no one's running up.
They're not going to. From what I understand, they ain't going to.
They ain't going to. So whatever you
can clap back at him, but he's just gonna come harder. You know, just like he did with what's his name, the comedian, one of the Wayans brothers.
Oh, Marlon.
And then Marlon tried to get back at him, and then Marlon he folded. He was like, you know what? I'm not gonna go do this anymore.
Yeah, and he's a comedian. Like this should have been Marlon's day to shine.
Comedians should be able to kill a rapper.
Facts.
Rappers are the next best thing. Like nobody should be able to get a rapper, but a comedian
should be able to
like
get
Kevin
you.
Hart.
Yes. Should be able to roast your boots.
If Kevin Hart didn't have anything going on, I think him and 50 would be battling.
Oh, that would be he's too rich to go on Instagram and battle with that nigga. But that being said, 50 too rich to do it, and he still does. Imagine owning a film company with studios and all this shit, and you still got time to light a motherfucker up on Instagram. That's a level of petty.
Love it.
That's a level of petty now. Yeah, now me and 40 and we out here tycooning. You know what I'm saying?
He's true to himself. That's how I see it.
Oh yes, you got to be true to yourself.
50's true to himself. That's what he is. That's what he's probably always been. And now he just got a different platform to show that. He got more money to do other things.
Oh yeah, he's as true as self.
He's as true as self.
He is as true as self. He's not playing.
I believe that 100%.
Yeah, that's clear. That's clear as day.
And that's why I can't hate on him.
Oh no, you can't hate on 50. I love 50. Even I like they had the thing where they were beefing with him on the rap. Jim Jones and the Mano. They had a rap thing called because he clowned on them. They clowned on their little podcast. I'm sorry. Our podcast is little. He clowned on their podcast saying that they can't afford the studio space and everything like that. They didn't have no. He found out they didn't have.
I didn't see that one.
Yeah, he found out they couldn't keep the heat on. The heat was out. So he started talking to them, clowning them, said they ain't got nigga bring your good coat. And then he found out that they hadn't paid their lease. So then he tried to go buy the lease from the people and then have them pay him to the podcast at the spot. So
that's what I'm talking about.
Man, that shit. So then they made a rap. They started rapping and made a song, hoping that he'll get after him. So he goes, "Oh, don't worry, I'm busy right now. I'll come back to you guys." And I think him not responding fucked up the diss track because the diss track is phenomenal.
Yeah,
but if he's not acknowledging it, he killed you with silence. He said, "I see you," and they left it alone. You can't beat this man, yo. You can't beat him. The only person that beat him was Kanye West, and he didn't beat him on the internet. He beat him in album sales, and that's it. That's the only way he wants to get on Kanye. He get on Kanye too. You see that Kanye shit? He's out here apologizing, say he has mental illness now.
He's been had mental illness.
We know.
Everybody knows that.
Talking about
black people are just crazy though. Like when black people have got kids that got a mental illness, they just say, "Oh, that little nigga crazy. Don't mind him."
Yes,
son, go put your helmet on. All right, go play. That's what black people do. They ain't taking them to the hospital to get them fixed. So we know when our people got mental illness. We just don't acknowledge it. That's all. we been known that nigga was crazy. Go on.
Yeah, he definitely is crazy. He said, "Hey, hold on, put the little helmet on the nigga. Let him go about his day."
Yeah, go put your helmet on. Go play, man.
Hey, nigga, everybody. Let me tell you something. Mental illness is rampant in the black community, and no one really gives a fuck.
You tell him, sit your little crazy ass down.
Sit your crazy ass down. I'll tell you something. Daddy's fucking funny. I ain't gonna lie, like fuck, man. Just sit your ass down. So.
Oh man!
If I fucked up, I fucked up. So he can't use.
He trying to hold it in. I can't hold it in.
He got in a car accident, broke his jaw. Like said that banged his head around, and now he's bipolar. And I'm just like, yeah, no shit, Sherlock.
So being bipolar can come from you hitting your head.
Well, yeah, it's brain damage. I guess you can become bipolar because it shattered this whole. If something hit you so hard in the head, it shattered your jaw. Your mind ain't gonna be the same.
Oh no.
You know what I'm saying? So I mean that's what he say. Cause he stopped liking niggas, he stopped liking Jews, it was super trumping, he was just doing whatever. And that wasn't the Kanye we grew up on, so I didn't understand that. But
no, see, you guys also think about that transition though. When he started making money was after that, and after that is when he started getting crazy.
Bro, You're absolutely right.
So he was able to be himself instead of hiding it. And that's what most people do when they get money.
He got money.
It usually shows who you really are.
I'm not gonna lie.
And he's a crazy little nigga that needs a helmet.
Yeah.
That's what it is. That's just my opinion.
I think that's a consensus opinion.
And it's not even, I know we're laughing, but mental health is very important. I mean, I've been depressed. I know it sucks. I wish I had help before it happened and everything like that. Move things along a little better, but other stuff is a little more severe, like whatever he got going on.
Yeah, he got.
But it's just, I mean, sometimes it's just funny to talk about.
Man,
I wish him the best, and I hope he gets the help.
Yeah, that nigga crazy.
Yeah.
You see him? He crashed a jet ski with Kim on there, and he almost took him and his wife. I went like 50 feet in the air. It looked like that shit went flying. That shit's crazy. He's crazy. But speaking of mental health, and to be honest with you, I think mental health shit is the point that in the Black community, just in community in general, the mental health issue is a bigger issue that I think leads to this homeless shit, bro. Like this shit is clearly to me due to mental health. Because when we was young, they had those like St. Agnews and the mental health hospitals where they could go. House. Yeah, they can go and then function within each other and everything's good. Where's them shits at? Them shits.
And people were there to help them.
Yeah, and people are there to help them.
One of our presidents got rid of them. I forget which one.
Me too.
One of our presidents got rid of all those mental institutions. I forget why. I don't know the details. And now we don't have them.
And now people are homeless. And now, because if you not,
I mean, we've had homeless, but
it's not like this.
I was looking at the stats. It's like 46 or 48% of the people that are homeless are because of some sort of mental issue. Yeah. And then the next big group of people is another 38 to 40% that are drugs. Yeah. And that's the majority.
Shit,
but when you know the answer and you're publishing all these stats, the thing that pisses me off is why our tax money doesn't go to that and it gets sent overseas. When mental health, we just need doctors to help these people, maybe medication, and we could get that to them with all that money. Or the people on drugs, we can help get the majority of them in rehab. It doesn't work for everybody, but we could do that. That'll eliminate more than half of the homelessness right there in itself. I know there's a little more to it because we got to give them a job. We got to give them stable. We got to give them a place to live. But we can get them places to live with the billions of dollars that they send overseas. We could do that.
I totally agree.
That's the frustrating part about it all is it can be done and nobody's doing that, but they want to complain about it on the news all the time. I'm not in a position to do it. And there's certain things that I won't do because I'm not going to let somebody homeless sleep up in my crib. If it's family, there's rules to this.
And you can't stay forever.
Yeah, you can't stay forever. You have to progressively be getting your stuff together. You need help. If you need help, you need to be getting that help and all that. And if you violate any of that, you got to go.
Like that to me is like the scariest thing was for a parent. If I had a child that had special needs, me dying would be the scariest thing to me because who then would take care of my kid? Because I've seen a lot of homeless people that should be the board, they be with special needs. Like, hey, where's your parents at? Oh, they passed away years ago. Now I couldn't function on myself. Now, he's just a dude riding around collecting cans or trying to do whatever he could do because he just doesn't have the mental capacity to be able to do it. And he has no family or anything to help.
No family that wants to help because everybody don't want to take on that challenge.
That's a hell of a challenge.
Because it is.
It's a hell of a challenge.
Because it's your child, you're more willing, but even parents don't want to do that.
Facts.
So it's really something that if we're going to take care of these people, that the state or the government has to do. Period.
No, facts. And
they have to. They don't even depend on a parent or anybody to help. If they're there, you use them while you have them, but there should be something in place to help these people when nobody's around.
True.
Checking in on them. Yes. Because they don't know how to get to appointments or whatever the case is, or just show up so they take their pills every day and leave if that's all that they need.
No, facts.
There's something needs to be done. It's a frustrating thing to me, but
that's the fallacy of trying to say that this is a Christian nation.
Oh, hell no.
If this was Christian nation, Well,
The churches would do it.
The churches
The
would
churches
do it.
would
They
do
get tax breaks, and the people in the churches would be doing it. There's a church on every corner. If every church takes 10 to 15 homeless people and help them out, the homeless thing is dropped drastically. But that's not it, and the government doesn't support it. You could end homeless now. I think they had the thing was like $1.5 billion or something crazy was like end homelessness in America, and then
that's it.
Yeah, it was like something.
It's a lot of money, but
it's a lot of money, but it's not a lot of money.
Considering what we give away,
yes,
that's not a lot of money.
That's not a lot of money to us as a whole. It's just like, so America wants to tell you like, oh, look at the immigrants, they're taking your jobs away. No, you actually immigrants add money to us, like it to the the GTP, what the fuck
GDP.
that shit, the GDP. You know what I'm saying? So now they add money to it. They don't take money away. Even if they are taking your job, or even in your head they're taking your job or things like that. The people who are voting are normally middle class. They're not taking your job. You're not. You're mostly not going to be the dude out here mowing lawns or selling tacos on the side of the road. You're not doing these things. So let's just cut that bullshit.
Hold on. When AI takes over, those are going to be the only jobs left.
And that's what I think the plan is, to set it off. Yeah, so now we starting early. Get these niggas up out here early so you can take them. Maybe. You know something?
I don't
that would make more sense than what they're trying to tell you, though.
Yeah.
Because what they're trying to tell you is that they're losing money. No, they're not losing money. The problem with America is the places we allocate money to. Now, the president of the United States is building a wall. Okay, bet. If the money that he didn't build the wall, and the money could have built the wall for, how many homeless people could he have housed and made a better situation for? As that poured out.
Mexico's paying for the wall.
Yeah, they didn't pay for it. You want to kick us out and have us pay for the wall? Then we get the thing where he's changing the ballroom. If we need $1.5 billion and that shit is, he got what, $70-80 million of that. We could put some of the money to that. He's suing the country for what, $1 billion or something dollars? Yeah. Well, that could have went to that. It's the allocation of money. We don't need, you know what I'm saying? Some of these things we don't need. The FBI president, these people don't need private jets, shit like that. Like, it's the allocation of money.
They need to start with this. You take care of home before you take care of anybody else, period.
But they don't believe in that.
They need to.
They don't believe it. And
you can't send trillions to the Ukraine, which is a lost cause. They can't win that battle. All they could do is prolong it versus that amount of money took care of everybody who's homeless in the United States.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. But see, that's where they lied to us. They didn't give them the money. They gave them the money. The majority of the money was in expiring,
I got
fucking tanks and guns and shit like that.
But if they're
and then you pay it back
you
to
could have
us.
Sold them, right?
No, facts. No, I'm 1,000%. You
either
could have
way,
sold them to somebody else who could have paid us up front.
Do it half price, and you're still getting plenty of money to take care of everything. So there's no excuse. It doesn't matter if they get the cash.
We're the world police,
or they get product.
Yeah.
They could have done anything a different way.
Yeah, no.
And just done these things for these people. No. And the church, you brought up the church. I always have an issue with the church. I love the church and I hate the church at the same time. They're supposed to be here for the people. And I don't know why a lot of these churches, especially, and I can't say all of them. I know they do something.
Yes.
I know they all do something. I know they collect clothes and food and they do help a little bit. But with the
they get
amount
the tax
of money,
break for it too.
But without the amount of money and the amount of materials that, let's say, the Catholic Church gets.
Oh.
Right? One of the biggest in the world,
It is
right?
the biggest, yes.
Why isn't there more done through the Catholic Church? Like, city to city.
Yeah.
City to city.
I think they try to say, because, Catholicism is not inherently an American thing, so maybe the ones that here are they don't have as much power as the one that's like...
What power do they need?
I don't know. They don't got the bread or something. I don't know. I
know the bread.
I know they help, but I think it's a worldwide task for them. So I get that. So no. I think I'm trying to get it, but the mega churches, those upset me. Like, your pastor shouldn't have a jet if your community isn't up to par.
God's work comes like first.
Yes, but I do think you should get a check. Like, I don't think you should pastor for free. You can't do. Everybody needs to be paid, but the amount of money you get is ridiculous. Just like the president. I think the president should get a check. There's no way you should be able. You have to work and don't get a check. The president doesn't get enough money, but then you have this president that goes around and then auctions off resources and policy to try to get more money for herself. I think that's absolutely wrong.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how that's not illegal. I don't know how his family is able to do this. This is the most craziest thing I've ever seen, because my whole life they've told me we couldn't do that. But even if we do that, like when we're young, the powers that be would take over a country or do something like that and then bring the profits back to America to help America. Like that doesn't seem to happen now. Now it just helps the rich people. And then when the rich people fuck up and then they try to then turn it back to, no, well, if they taxing me, they gonna tax you. Like, no, pimp, they need to tax you. Like I see when they give, I think Bill Gates, he was like, I'm giving him, and I can't remember what it was, like, I'm giving 90% of my income or something to Africa.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what about America? Let's start America first. Let's put America first. You know, like, let's just put America first.
Especially if you're from here. I know other countries are doing bad.
Yeah,
but aren't we?
Yeah, we're doing bad.
Maybe we're better than some other people, but we have our people. Yeah. And if we treated it like a family, if I can, I'm going to do what I can for my family that is homeless or don't have clothes or lost their job and need help or anything like that. I'm going to do whatever I can. And if we all came together, the whole family came together, and everybody who could do something, it'll make it a whole lot easier for everybody to do something.
But if
I have a roof for that homeless person, as long as they come in and abide by my rules, I got a roof for them.
I totally agree. But you know what the problem is that everybody wants to be better than somebody. And this is the whole point of capitalism.
Not everybody.
As bad as I am, I don't want to be the bottom of the totem pole. I think they should put a cap on revenue, just money you can make.
I disagree with that.
Oh, no, I do not.
Why?
There should be no reason a man makes $5 billion.
Why?
And there's a person homeless on the street. There's no reason for you to have a super yacht and a person doesn't have shoes. I think
no, but
because you're making
it this person's responsibility.
I'm not making this person's responsibility. I'm saying that you should be taxed.
If I make that much money, regardless of the taxes, if they fix the tax loopholes, it'll be different, I guess. But if I pay my taxes the way I'm supposed to and the way it's set up, and I got this money, I think me as a person, I would try to help people out. But I would probably be specific to what, touches me, and I would go help these people out. Somebody sitting there with that much money, I get it. They can also, whoever's out there, who is it? They got fucking 500 million, 500 billion, 200 billion. They could probably end it themselves. But I don't expect them to do nothing because that's theirs. The government is who's supposed to be taking care of us. The government is supposed to be doing that. And that's why
the government has to put
The government has that bread. The government should not be getting maxed out on pay. They're here to serve us. Just like the churches shouldn't get maxed out on pay. They're here to serve us. So all these people who are in service to us should be making things happen. Instead of making them happen for themselves. I'm not going to put that on a citizen who's making all this money and all that. That's on them. If they're the asshole that ain't going to do that shit and help people, they're the fucking asshole.
No, because this is what happened. Those people that are super rich, just like everybody in these goddamn Epstein files and shit like that, those people who are super rich are lobbying and changing government for their betterment. So the reason that they're rich is because they're paying the powers that be that are supposed to help us instead of helping us to help them. And that is just a ridiculous amount of money.
And if that's the reason, then it should not be allowed.
It shouldn't be allowed. Even McCain said that.
If you make a certain amount of money, you are not allowed to do any of this.
But first we got to stop no lobbying. Nobody should be able to lobby anybody to be able to change and sway a vote. That should 100% criminal. 100%. So if I give you $10 million, bro, then you can sit there and then tell people, your constituents, and try to sell your constituents on something that a betterment of my business is criminal.
You know what, when we're voting on stuff, when we're voting on presidents and stuff like that, how it should be like in school. When you vote for the class president, ain't nobody giving nobody money to make somebody a class president. You vote. They gotta prove to you who they are and who
You shouldn't have
what you want is
Yes.
in them.
You should not be able to get major donors. They should have there's a donor cap, but the donor cap clearly they circumvent the donor cap. I could say if anybody feels that they want to donate to your fund, you should cap it at $1,000. And if the person who gets the most people to give them $1,000 is going to get the most publicity, and that's it.
Something
you
fair.
Giving the niggas
something fair and even.
Yeah, you giving people a shit ton of money or passing them cars and shit like that. That shit is not like President Trump he's trying to take a jet. Like, what am I supposed to do? Not take the jet? Yeah, nigga, don't take the fucking jet. Because now it looks to everybody else that you're now giving him. They gave you something. People just don't give you $20 million jets for free.
No, it's never for free.
No one's
Nothing's
that fucking cool. Like, are you like? And how dumb are people to think that this shit is for free? And then you look at this person that's on the street and be like, "Get a job, you homeless fuck." Well, nigga, how they're fucking you?
So you're going. So what you said, why you don't agree with them making money, goes back to the same thing. It's still the government.
No,
they need to have those rules in place so that those things can't happen. And yes, I think those people should contribute to their people and where they live and helping people out. But if they don't want to,
no, I do not think you should have to donate money if you don't want to donate money, unless like not 5 families own 99% of the wealth in America.
Yeah, but it's for the reasons you said.
I don't care.
Because they do what they do with the people that
that's
they
what I'm
know
saying,
in
like,
higher powers. That's all been allowed up until this point.
But then you think about, there's 1 billion people here. At what point do you sit here and say, hey, this is stupid. Nigga, if they just owned 70% of the wealth in America, that ends homelessness. That gives you that changes everything. They still got a super.
That wasn't what America was about.
Well, America was. That's what they sell you with something about. They sell, but you don't have an opportunity. It's the fallacy of opportunity. You think you have an opportunity. You'll never be Elon Musk. There's nothing in your life you can do to be Elon Musk. That's not going to happen. There's nothing you could do in your life to be Bill Gates. It's not going to happen. You got better luck seeing Tupac at the bus stop than being the uber elite of the 1% of people. That's just not going to happen. That's generational wealth. You know what I'm saying? Rarely out of the billion people we got on this bitch, maybe one motherfucker every 10 years thinks of something that no one ever thought of. The rest of us fucks, you other billion fucks, you know what you're doing? You're sucking ass from the other 5 fucking families.
I don't know why that would even matter that they're so rich.
What do you mean?
I can't be successful and make millions?
Because they're not. They're being rich off your back.
What about everybody else?
What do you mean?
What do you mean off our back? What do you mean? Explain.
So Elon Musk, all these Bill Gates, all these people, they're making moves. The Facebook nigga, they're making moves and doing shit at a governmental level. They're changing policy. They're changing laws.
Which we agree should not happen.
Yeah, we agree shouldn't happen, right? So this is how they're getting their wealth. They're getting their wealth by fucking you over on the back of you. You know what I'm saying? They have a thing where you can't make monopolies, but then they go out of ways to make monopolies. They have hedge funds and all kind of shit. They're doing all kind of shit. They're moving money at a level that you can't understand.
So what I'm saying is it's like you're placing blame on these rich people.
It is.
Okay, it's not their fault. It's the government. You say it over and over again.
It's not me saying something. It is the government's
They
fault.
allow it.
No.
So if you have the money and someone allows you, then you do it.
No. So this is the thing. The problem is the thinking, like what you're thinking, that's the problem. Because the thinking is that they're allowing it, or the government's. The problem is we're voting for it. We think that we think that it's unfair because you think you have a chance to get money. No, I'm not saying if you make $1 million a year, that's something wrong with that. I'm not saying if you make $20 million a year. I'm not saying that. I'm saying you motherfuckers is making $1 billion a year.
And there's something wrong with that.
That is just ridiculously too much money. You can't spend the money. You're not. You know what they're doing with the money?
Nobody will ever dictate whether I make that money or not. What I'm going to go do.
You'll never make that money. See, this is the problem.
It doesn't matter.
You think that
you have
if
that
I
money,
make it, but see,
if you
you're
have
not.
that money and I'm telling you need to give me whatever I say you need to give me just because you make too much and you're going to be okay with that. If you had it, you could say it now because you don't. I'm putting myself in them shoes. Ain't nobody telling me what they're gonna take from me.
I'm not putting myself in the shoes because you'll never be in them shoes. And because you put yourself in your shoes, you, me, and everybody else suffers as a society because because the same way that they think that somehow immigrants is robbing them from their money, the pennies they think these immigrants are getting on welfare, EBT, any of that shit is nothing compared to the way they are fucking you. These billionaires are bending you over and raw fucking you. You're getting a deep dicking and you just don't see it. Like, cause you think you start blaming poor people for you not having money while rich people deep dick you. And we think that, what if I win the lottery? Nigga, you could win the lottery 100 times and never be as rich as someone who's in the top 5%. Fuck the 1%, the top 5%.
I don't need to be that rich.
I know you don't need to be rich. No one needs to be that rich is my point.
But if they are, I don't care.
One needs to be that. No, because they are that rich because they are fucking you. They are. No one is that rich. There is nothing that is so tangible that would make you that rich. The only thing that you could do to get that rich is to rob. So they are fucking you and you just don't see the dicking. And they are clearly fucking us. You see what I'm saying? They're clearly they are telling you that Mexicans are stealing your jobs. They're telling you that Somalians are scamming and they're fucking over your money. They're telling you that black people are they're selling drugs and this is going on. And at the end of the thing, they're selling weapons to this nigga, moving shit over here, stealing the dumbest thing in the world. We have, what's this shit? The medical bills. Like every other country got universal health care. Mm-hmm. You still got to choose if you want to pay your diabetes medication or rent.
Yeah, but you're putting a whole lot of different things into one category.
No, I'm not. That is the head of the snake. That's the thing. Everything I just said has been lobbied, other people is getting payola to make sure that you stay down so that they can keep coming up. They're watching numbers and we're showing morality and Christianity as we think this is what life is. And that's not what it is. Capitalism is not king. You know what I'm saying? In the beginning, yes, we needed capitalism. Everybody needs to work. You need to get I am not a communist. I understand that capitalism is king. But you have to put some kind of regulation on the capitalism. Like everything can't be, your health should not be dictated on how much money you make. You know what I'm saying? Yep. You being able to eat. I'm not saying you should be able to have steaks and lobsters and shit like that, but that should not be dictated by how much money you make. Everybody in America should make a fair wage that whatever the fucking minimum wage is. If you say the minimum wage is $5 tomorrow, fine. Then rent better be $50. But we're not going to do that. You know what I'm saying? So if the rent can't be $50, then you got to up the motherfucking But we own homes. And if we rent out the home, you want to get the maximum dollar for your home, right? So now I'm for capitalism, right? I want this person to pay the most amount of money to rent my home so that I can then pay for my other home or feed my family or whatever it is. But now while we do that, inflation keeps going up, but the price of your job ain't going up. So if a motherfucker, you try to rent out an apartment and a motherfucker work at Jamba Juice and you have to have 5 people living in a 2-bedroom to be able to support a Jamba Juice, that's not living. That's not the American dream. But that is reality. You know what I'm saying? That is the reality. Most people don't have successful jobs. Most people aren't successful. Most people are just making it. That thing was like 70 or 80% of people was living check to check. You're one mistake away from being homeless, but yet we're judging the homeless people. Okay, I went on a rant.
No, you're good. I'm just thinking, because you bring up so many different topics here.
But all the topics go to one thing.
Government.
Rich people.
I don't
even the government. It's rich people. It's those people thinking they can touch the rich.
Why do prices of houses go up? It's just like anything. It's just like in the street. If you sell on dope, supply and demand, right?
No.
Why not? It's not?
No.
You're telling me that if we don't have enough houses for the amount of people that live here, that they're not going to raise the price of that?
Well, they say there's a housing shortage, right?
No, I'm just saying. In general, I'm making this up right now.
No, I'm with you because you're not making it up. That's what they tell us.
No, fuck what they tell us. No. I'm just asking you for life. When you're out on the street, you selling dope.
Yes.
If you're the only one who has it,
Yes. So San Jose 20. So what I would get for a rock in 20, in Oakland I would get for 10. That's just market inflation. Okay. I get that.
Now with the house. Now
Okay,
you got the
now
people
with the house.
who need a place to live, or apartments even, that need a place
Totally.
to live, and then there's not enough.
Totally understand that. But the reason for that is because a San Jose smoker has a job or is doing a little bit better than a smoker that's probably in East Oakland or somewhere in the slums, and they don't have the what you call to get the money or whatever. They have to go through a lot more.
But that's not the scenario I'm giving you.
But that's the scenario. But that's why the market changes.
Let's say they both make the same amount of money, Oakland and San Jose.
Then the drugs would be the same amount of money.
There's a ton more people that want what you got in San Jose versus Oakland.
Then the prices will go down.
Where?
If there's
Where
more
would it
people,
go down?
it will go down where it's more plentiful. That because you'd have more
Where there's
people
more
who sell
people?
drugs. Yes.
Where there's more
Where it's
people
less,
that
where it's
want
scarce.
what you got, but you're the only one who has it.
Oh, I'm the only one who has it, and I make the rules.
Right. So you gonna raise the price?
Yeah.
It only makes sense.
Yeah.
Same thing with the house.
If I have it,
Same thing with the place to live.
Yeah.
If Sacramento doesn't have enough housing, they're limited. They're the only ones with the rocks, and there's a ton of people here. Well, I can only give it to whoever, so it's going to the highest bidder.
Yeah. So
I'm gonna have to raise that rent.
Okay, so where we're talking about in this, you're absolutely right. But that's just us looking at the surface level of the thing. The problem
That's the beginning.
Well, that's the beginning. But the problem is that those same prices that we're talking about, understand? Let's say we're dealing with, I don't know, we're just going super deep into drugs, but let's just say we're dealing with the cartel. It's now the cartel's number 9. So whatever I'm getting the pack for it is going to dictate what the price I can get it off for. I'm only selling what people could buy. Right now, if I'm living in Oakland and the prices are lower because them people can't afford that. You living in San Jose, the prices are higher because those people can afford that. They can afford that because the jobs and the money available for them to make money is easier. Now that part is regulated by the government, and that part that the government regulates is regulated by the 5 families in the fucking America.
But you're changing the prices.
I'm not. I'm going to get the maximum dollar I can in every sale because this is a capitalist market.
So with these fiends, right, when they're addicted, they have to have it, right?
They have to have it,
especially during the crack epidemic.
Yes,
right.
So
regardless,
crack still is good. Is still
regardless if they make less money in Oakland.
Yes,
they're gonna find a way to get the money to go get that because they need it.
But
housing is needed by all people. That's why we have homeless. Well, some of the reason there's not enough housing for everybody. The mental issues, the drugs, everything else. Well, there's nowhere to put everybody. So we need to create those things.
But we won't create it.
We're getting way the fuck off track.
Nah, but that's the thing though. We won't create those things.
No, the government sucks.
It's not the government. It's the government, yes.
Yes, it is.
It's the government. But the government is ran by the rich people. The elite. The people who are making too much money are now dictating. It's 1% of America is dictating what the other 99% people do, huh?
And it'll never happen, but our government needs to be stronger and regulate all these things.
They won't. The people need to stand up and then create change because, like I said before,
yeah, but there's not enough people.
Money,
what are they going to do?
Because they believe that they could get rich.
And if they didn't, what could they do?
Stop.
What?
Money is not real. You are real. You're tangible. I could poke you. I could touch you. You're tangible. You can hold that money. You hold that dollar inside your hand. You feel that's tangible, that you somehow have power. But it's only the power that we as a group of people give it. If we as a country say, I'm not dealing with that. Currency changes all the time. I said, I'm not dealing with that. I'm not fucking with y'all. I'm not doing none of that. What are they then to do? But you can't have.
That's what I'm asking.
Yeah, but you can't have. You can't have 10% of the people say, "Oh, we not fucking with y'all," and then the other 90% say, "I'm going to work tomorrow, dumbass nigga. I'm gonna get this check. I'm gonna pay it." Like it has to be. There has to be something where we all as a people say, "This is enough. Stop." And we had to vote people in there that say, "This is enough. We need to stop." Till then, we're just keeping getting deep dicked, and it is.
No. So what you're saying
counterproductive.
What you're saying wouldn't work. I'm trying to figure out. You got the rich people still, right?
Yes.
They're still going to be given money to make the rules the way they want. Us voting ain't going to mean shit then. So what can the people do if their mindset changed to make the change?
What could people do?
Yeah.
One thing you do is we put people in office and
they can't because Rich people are paying.
I'm not saying that, but we had to put people in office that then agreed to stop lobbying. I think it was John McCain or somebody used to
What
say
I'm
that.
saying is what do we do when we can't do that?
Oh, then you're just getting deep dick. There's nothing you could do.
All right.
Till the head of the snake,
it.
so it's like right now, the head of the snake, and this is not Republican or Democrat, this is just the head of the snake is bleeding into capitalism, helping the 1%. And if you keep following that, you're just going to keep getting dicked. Like people are like, well, I made the most money I can have in my life under Trump. I hope you did. I pray to God you did. But you're not the majority. You're the exception. You know what I'm saying? Some people say, I made the most money during Obama. You're not the rule. You are the exception. No matter who's in office, rich people fuck us a different way. It's just how you want it. You know what I'm saying? It's how you want it. And I'm not talking about rich people. Like Shaquille O'Neal ain't rich. I mean, he's rich. But I'm talking about the super wealthy. We'll never hit Shaquille O'Neal money. But Shaquille O'Neal is an employee. Let's not mistaken. He's an employee. He has a boss. He has people that he is held to account for. Who the fuck is Elon Musk boss? Who the fuck is Bill Gates boss? And they out here doing shit in islands and doing whatever the fuck they want to. If you read these emails, they're out there touching girls and doing all the shit. Some of them girls were adults. Some of them girls was kids. Fuck it. But they're making dates on yachts. Oh, I'm going to be on the yacht. I'm going to come slip over here. We're doing this. I'm going to come slip over there. Y'all be happy to go to the bar. They're taking super yachts, going country to country, city to city, laughing at you. And you're struggling to pay for diabetes medication. How the fuck do you think that you're ever going to touch this money? This is God-like money. They're living gods. They're going to sell you that you'll go to heaven, and they're living in heaven.
Well, it's their money. They do what the hell they want with it.
Shouldn't be their money.
If they earned it, they got it.
Motherfuckers want to kick out the immigrants. They kick out them, nigga.
No, hell no.
China owns America anyway.
So, with our homeless people that we got, what would you do to fix that?
You want to do to fix it?
In our current situation with what we got to work with?
Let's ask. Let's ask.
No, I'm
gonna ask AI. I'm gonna ask AI. Let's see what AI say. Let's see. How much money would be needed to stop homelessness in the United States of America? Did I hit that? Oh, maybe I didn't. How much? I'm not good. How much money to eliminate homelessness? I can't spell. I hate to have what you call it, but let's see.
Yeah,
Let's see. Because there's a number.
Money?
There's a number. How much money to eliminate homelessness in the United States? $20 billion.
Okay.
$20 billion.
You're not answering my question.
$20 billion. $20 billion a year. That seems like a shit ton of money.
It is.
There's motherfuckers in here with $150 billion fucking dollars.
You still ain't answering my question.
What's the question? I'm sorry.
What will we do in our current
We donate to the
situation?
Listen, if it's $20 billion, if it's $20 billion to eliminate homelessness per year, United States of America should invest $10 billion and then let the citizens figure out the rest.
Somebody has to lead these citizens.
Well, but this is when we had the thing where with churches and shit like that. Like, you should get a tax break. Well, you get a tax break now, but even with helping the homeless, but you damn near have to have a business and do all the shit just to donate and get some money. But if we make it beneficial for you to help the underprivileged and give $10 billion, I think this should help. But first, I think to end homelessness, the first thing you got to do is open up mental illness places. We need to be able to house.
They need it the most.
Yes, they need it the most. Let's keep it a bean. We need something for people with mental illness. You know what I'm saying? That's just first and foremost.
I think that needs to be done on a smaller scale.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah,
I think city to city,
state to state,
churches should get involved, and the city, officials and stuff, and start working on these things, and prove that it can be done. And you start with mental illness and just focus on that for now. Don't even focus on the people, that are drug related. Still try to help when you can, but focus needs to be the majority. And then we'll move on from there as we get successful. But because everybody is selfish, and if it ain't about money, they don't want to do it. I mean, the only other thing you can do is you're gonna hear what I got to say about this.
What you got to say?
It's rough. Because it's rough.
What the hell could be rough? You have to move the mic for this?
It seems like I don't care, but I do. If the government ain't going to do nothing, we need to take all our homeless, and I'm only talking about ones that do not want to make an effort to get better, make an effort to, do the things just to become productive in society, get a job, whatever help that we're going to offer, they need to take that. And obviously there's going to be rules and stuff. I mean, that'll be a deeper conversation if it needs to be had. But the people who want to be here and want to do better and don't want to be homeless, we take care of them. Everybody else, ship them off to an island, give them a couple chickens and cows and let them fend for themselves. For all the druggies, send a dope man out there for his sentencing instead of sending them to prison, and let them do what they do. And survival of the fittest. Just ship them all off on a boat. Then it'll be a little safer on the street. You feel me?
Nigga, did you just give the movie plot from Escape from New York?
He was escaping prison.
That was prison.
There is no return.
Everybody that was fucked up on Manhattan Island and said, figure it out,
only
bitch.
Homeless. The homeless who do not want to live, who don't want to be better. Send them all away.
You know something?
Send them all away.
I think that's fucking crazy. But as ridiculous as the United States is, motherfuckers would vote for that.
Just the ones that don't want to do anything with their life and be better.
How do you dictate that? How do you dictate what they're
going to show you? If you start helping people, they're not going to comply.
But I'm saying, who dictates? Like, is there like, would it be your social worker or something? Like, yo, you're not doing good, ship you off.
Well, first we got to have other programs in place.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like something you have to have some kind of social.
Whatever program we have in place to help people.
Yeah,
it's going to have to be a few people in there that come together.
Yeah,
and I don't think it should be one person for sure.
No,
but I think a group of people should come together and be like, hey,
I think
this person, they're failing across the board. They say they don't even want to be here. They keep doing drugs. They keep doing this. They keep doing that. They used up all their chances. We told them what it was.
No,
let's send them off.
Load
up the boat.
That is crazy. But I'm sure that people will vote for that. I mean, that is definitely.
It seems heartless. But my people will be safer.
They will kill themselves on the island. I think.
And if they did,
then just say they're homeless. There's a second class citizen.
They have opportunity to survive. There'll be enough materials for them to live like back in the day.
I think if you brought that suggestion to Trump, he might agree with you. I think if I was listening,
we could just move them all to the Epstein Island.
No, that is wild.
And let them live there and fend for themselves.
I don't know if there's enough coconuts. If you so my actual thinking would be this. This is super. You could get housed. We get the $10, $20 billion. Everybody get housed. For you to be able to be in a house, you have to do community service. If you don't have a job and you can't pay or whatever it is, then you have to do community service to earn your fucking way. And if you're unable to do that, where you're physically unable or mentally unable, you'd have to be proven that by a social worker, and we'll cut you a break, and you could live for free. But if not, then nigga, you need to be on the side of the freeway. You need to be doing something to help this thing. To help this shit work better.
Why would they be incapable unless they're handicapped?
That's what I'm saying. Well, some people have a mental handicap too. Like if you're incapable,
there's always something people can do.
Yeah, but I'm saying like a social worker or somebody that there would have to be workers that was given more jobs to be able to dictate to someone on a one-on-one to be able to dictate what's going on. Because like you have housing and the motherfucker sits there and check your money and all this shit and goes to the house and check everything out. You know what I'm saying? Now you should, but my problem with it is this: you shouldn't get money. If we're gonna give you a house for free and we give you a food for free,
not in the beginning,
you shouldn't get but you should get no money. So the your Tinder should only be a food stamp card and a housing card. Anything else you don't need to get, you have to get on your own. You get what I'm saying? And I think that cuts down because where people go housing and get these houses and all the shit like that. No, and you should not get
a card for living, right?
Yeah, for living.
I mean, you need essentials, I think. But see,
I wouldn't give that. I wouldn't give essentials. Because at some point you have to do something.
This is when churches got to come into play. And I don't think they need to do nothing in the beginning except follow the rules because we're trying to make them part of society again in some way. Everybody that can be. So taking care of their food, I don't know if they should have a food card necessarily because they'll sell that.
But that's fine. Then you don't eat.
But they can make a grocery list and we'll go make sure we get their food for them. They have a place to live and they have to be clean and they have to be going to their, if it's mental health, going to visit their people or their people visit them. And then as they progress, they need to actively be out there trying to get their own shit.
No, but I understand that. And I totally agree with that. But if we take care of the mental, like we said, we take care of the mental health and the people that are super substance abuse, the rest of the people ain't that many people. A little help will go a long way. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like a little help will go a long way.
Yeah. But I'm thinking of the masses first because
I'm thinking of the masses too.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, no.
And I don't think anybody should necessarily be treated different based off of they don't have mental health or they're just out there because they're not on drugs. We're going to help you, but you got to be by the same rules as these people to make it fair.
Exactly.
And for you to feel what it's like and not want to be in this position again.
Oh, yeah.
And then after you progress a little bit, then we'll get you the food card. You get your own food. See, you be responsible. Yeah. And then you go get a job on your own. And we'll help you out with your resumes and do all that kind of stuff. Yeah. Get you clothes. We're going to go to the church. Church is going to supply clothes. And we'll work our way up from there until eventually we can get you out of there.
Well, I was sitting here talking about this. I just realized I just created the New Millennium Projects. Maybe I should have thought about this sooner because I'm sitting there thinking like I just made Cabrini Green again. Like y'all can sit here, y'all can eat for free, you can stay for free, but you got no money. So when you got no extra money, you know what you do? Rob, steal, and kill. My bad.
You can't do anything or you're gone.
Yeah, you can't do anything. You're gone. But that's how they did. But that's how they would do it. It's like it's damn near like you know something.
But it was a point. It was a point where people were too scared. You can't have people in place that are gonna let these rules slide. For them, I think it needs to be stricter than anything else. If it has to be the police monitoring this or whatever it is, maybe there's a new division, something that where people that can actually handle whatever's going on. It needs to happen. But we get them out of there, get them housed, and get them taken care of, and then everybody's good again.
And to be honest with you, like policing that would create more jobs.
It would.
Policing that would make more jobs. My only thing about it is maybe don't put everybody in the same, so just spread it out. You know what I'm saying?
I think every community got a couple people
issues. Oh, mental health people should be housed
separate.
Together. Yeah.
I think people with drug issues should be separate. They got similar things going on. As they progress, I think they should move into another house.
Yes.
With people with less of those issues.
Yes.
And then maybe into the final, after this, you're going to be on your own.
Yeah. Hopefully you can start finding something.
Or even have that final house be, you got a job, you got your shit together now, you got a car or a bike or whatever it is, you can get around. We're going to rent you this a little bit cheaper than anywhere else, and you can stay in this one. This one's yours.
I think so.
And have a progression like that. Something like that.
Something.
I mean, the island's harsh, but...
The island is hilarious.
If ain't nobody gonna help us,
you help yourself. Yeah, put them at escape from New York.
Walking in certain areas out here, man,
it's scary.
For me, I shouldn't have to watch my back just because someone's homeless, and I'm definitely not having my wife or my kids. And then they're everywhere. They're over by the parks. They're over in places that we just want to kick it. And then you don't feel safe in those areas. My family shouldn't not feel safe being at a park.
Yeah. I mean,
walking down the street to the park.
I agree. But I don't know. Do you find it? Do you find it that like homeless people attack people? I don't know. They're more of a nuisance than I would say a danger.
Whether they do it or not, when you get a mortgage, you calm your ass down, right?
Hey.
Right? Do you or don't you?
No, you do. Go ahead.
Because you got stuff to lose, right? If you don't have nothing to lose, the risk is higher. That's all it is.
I totally agree.
Because I've done what I've done in the past, I assess risk differently. So when I say that, that's what I'm doing.
No, you're absolutely right.
So whether it happens often or not, it's still that high of a risk.
Let me tell you something. I think that people sit here and be mad at those white people calling them Karens and shit. Like, man, I'm just at the park. I'm at the thing. You know why y'all niggas is mad? Because y'all own shit. When you own shit and you're invested inside this community, you kind of appreciate that Karen shit someone. You know what I'm saying? Like,
a little bit.
No, you don't want her to be typecast you as like you racist or something. Like it's a racist because I'm black, I can't be here. But you kind of want a motherfucker checking on some shit. Like, you want your neighbor to have your back. Like, hey, hold on, this is my homie
just
house.
Not to that extreme.
Yeah, but they're a bit annoying. But I'm not gonna lie. Like, now, since I owned a home, you know, I start looking at the park in my neighborhood different. Like, hey, don't be parked in front of my house different. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a police caller.
That makes me mad.
Yeah, it makes me mad. I'm not a police caller, but I'm going to come to the door. Like, I'll pop this garage. I'll walk outside and I'll check the scene. I may not say nothing to you because I think I'll take it to a place you may not be ready to take it to. Or if you're ready to take this place, I don't want to get hurt over that. But it's definitely different than when we were young and we stayed in apartments and we didn't have nothing invested in this community but the people in it.
Yep. And I mean, that's how I am when people park in front of my house.
Yeah.
Especially on this side, not the park side.
Yeah.
And you're just sitting in your car. I knock on doors, knock on windows.
Oh, yeah, I'm not.
Who you here for?
Oh, yeah, unless you're in front of my house, then yeah.
If you're in one of these spots between my house and the neighbor and my house and the neighbor, I'm saying something. If you're across the street from my house and you're sitting there too long, I come back outside.
So you a kin. So the Karen,
unless I see them like watching, like sometimes the kids do the little football stuff.
Yeah, we get that. Yeah,
I don't go crazy with them.
No. I'm saying no.
I just ask them straight up. Who you here for?
No.
You waiting for somebody?
That is what they call. That's what they get mad when the Karens do that. But and you know something?
Yeah, but I think it's crazy. Stop. Oh, you need to leave. I don't tell nobody they need to leave.
Those are extreme
I want you
ones,
to know you see me and I see you and I'm watching you.
I'm not gonna lie. Most of the times when I see the Karens, they'll say something. Like we'll say something.
Yeah.
Then you'll say something back, like bitch or whatever. Like
and then
you'll say something, and then it escalates. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't doing none of that. But I'm with you.
No, most of them leave.
Yeah.
After I talked to them, some of them were just there and they finished a DoorDash. They just sat there for an hour, and then some of them were waiting for somebody. Okay, that's cool. I was just checking. I see a new car in front of my house and somebody just chilling.
I'm looking.
I gotta see what's up. I got a family. You know.
Yeah, I got a family. No, I agree. And I don't know what your intentions are. I'm gonna check your intentions, and I think that's what they. But because we own a home, like when when we lived in the hood, I didn't give a if you was in front. Well, actually, I did.
If you was in front of the house,
you was in front of the house. But if you were just anywhere parked, I didn't care. Like if you're across the street, I don't care unless you look like if this is gonna sound racist.
No, it's gonna sound judgmental.
Okay.
Prejudice.
If you look like you would do me harm and you're of my type nigga of my community, yes, I'm checking the fuck you. So if there's another black male was in front of my house or across the street from my house,
you racist.
Look, right, and,
racist like a mother.
And you thought, and I thought, and because it's just the shit that we be doing, and I'm thinking you might be scoping me out or try to do me harm. I'm going to be the aggressor.
But you know better than that. Every race will do it.
Yeah,
so
every race.
I'm an equal opportunity.
No, I'm equal opportunity.
Yeah, I don't care. I think the only thing the only thing I do is maybe leave females alone for. I don't think I've ever knocked on a door for a female. But if a dude's sitting in front of my house, I don't like that.
I'm checking shit. I be thinking to do that. But I'm not gonna lie. Like I don't really do it to white people.
No, I do it to everybody.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
I don't care what you are.
I don't really do it to white people, and I don't know why.
Because you're prejudiced.
Yeah. I think it's that was that.
It's not racist. It's prejudice.
It's prejudice.
I'm prejudging.
I'm prejudging.
Racist is different.
Yeah.
You're prejudiced.
I'm prejudiced.
Everybody has a little bit of
prejudice. And the sad part is, I be the most pro-black, but I'm not gonna lie. If the seven niggas come walking down the street, I'm walking across the street, pimp.
If you're looking like a nigga, I'm watching you.
Yeah, I'm watching you. You got it.
You know
I'm not running through the crowd of niggas. Y'all got it.
No.
I'm not doing because you're gonna say something and I'm gonna respond. That's my problem. You're not gonna say anything to me and not get a response, or you're not gonna. God knows you ain't gonna touch me, but you definitely. I'm not the quiet person. I'm not. That's just not in my DNA. So that I don't get upset or we get into a burn. I will exit. I'll exit the shit show. But I know that I'm not doing. If you see 5 white dudes walking down the street, I'll walk through the crowd like bitch ass nigga, and that's definitely.
You can't do that no more.
Oh no, some of them kids will kill you.
You can't do that no more. That's all them UFC fighters.
Oh yeah, you're right. Oh man, I know. I think I told a story how my white friend
watch that.
So,
it used to be you could just scare the hell out of a white dude just by looking at him.
They taking classes.
Yeah.
They taking classes. Nigga. I'm gonna take classes. And my cardio bad too. Shit, then get my ass whooped. Let me tell you something. You're absolutely right. I'm changing my outlook on that.
I treat them all the same, and the younger ones are even worse because they're scary, so they ain't gonna fight.
I have a question for you. This is completely off topic.
Go ahead.
You go outside. You got cameras on your house. So everybody, if you don't have cameras in 2026, and if you own a home, you don't have cameras, I don't know what the fuck you're doing. Maybe not inside your house. I'm anti-inside because just in case somebody hack my camera, I don't want to see you I don't want you to see me rubbing one off. But outside the house, there's cameras.
Yeah.
Or maybe I have some inside the house. I mean, I should not do that. Outside the house, there's cameras, right? And you see someone like stealing your Cadillac converter or something, right? Now, I'm not saying that you believe in the Second Amendment or not, but let's say you have a weapon. Do you go outside and stop them from stealing it, or you just call the police?
Me personally?
Yeah, you personally.
Or what should you do?
No, you personally.
Oh, no, I got a pistol. So I'm going to bring it with me.
Yeah.
And I'm stopping it.
But do you think you should take, what if he pull out too? Because I just seen this shit on The Ring where the guy went outside and the kids upped on him. He had his firearm, but they upped on him as soon as they seen him. He upped on it. And I thought in my head, is it worth it? Because if I get the best of it and I kill you.
But that would be my answer to, should you do it? No, you definitely shouldn't. Call the police.
But you'll do it though.
Call the police. Maybe even take a little picture with your phone, try to get the car and everything like that. And hopefully they're there long enough for the cops to get there. If they're not, hopefully you catch them. That's what should be done. But you already know me. I'm not built like that. Yeah, if you're out there touching my car in any kind of way, somebody was leaning on my car. I went out there and checked them.
Yeah.
And they're over by the park because I parked on that side.
Yeah.
Just felt too comfortable. Get the fuck off my shit.
Yeah.
You don't be leaning on my shit, but if somebody's underneath my car, there's another car next to it, and I see what they're doing, I'm coming out. I'm not
gonna lie. So
I'm gonna have the thing ready though, because I'm not sitting there thinking that that might not happen.
Yeah.
You're touching my car. I'll let them leave.
Yeah.
But you're gonna know better than to come by my house again.
Or maybe they come back and just shoot it up.
They could.
And see,
I'm not saying what I'm doing is the right thing.
No. I know
I'm
that.
just saying that's just me. I'm confrontational.
No, me too. And I think, and I'm trying to, I hope it doesn't happen to me, but I'm actively trying to convince myself you should not do that.
You shouldn't.
But I know if I see you, I'm going to come out and I'm gonna be ready. And I don't want to fire first, but I also don't want you to fire at me. And I don't want to kill a kid or anybody over a Cadillac converter or anything. Nothing's in my car is worth anybody's life.
No, it's definitely not worth it.
Nothing's worth it. And it's not worth me risking my life for it. But there's something in me that just doesn't think, call the cops. And when I see other people make these mistakes, instinct. I think, it's not my first thing. And when I see other people overreact and then they be like, where's the one time in Texas, the guy was running, he robbed his neighbor and ran through a piece of his yard and he was able to kill the kid because the kid was escaping and he was able to justify it. But the man really only came out because he felt that he was protecting his neighbor's property. Neighbors, do not protect my property. If I'm not home and they get in there, please just call the police. Don't kill nobody. There's nothing in my house worth killing anyone for.
Definitely not.
Please don't do that. But if I'm in the house and you see them running out, kill them. Because they probably killed me. Because that's how they ran out this house.
No. There's certain things about that. I don't know.
Like,
I feel there's more to it because I feel like this is one thing that we know. If we call the police, they're not going to make it.
Yeah, it's going to be
they're never going to get there.
But
so this is
we also have insurance.
But it's not even about that. So now when this kid or adult, whoever it is, takes off, he hasn't learned a lesson yet. He's going to take off and do it again. He's not going to be scared. And
you feel it's for you to teach him a lesson. But that's the thing. Like, if he ups on you, you're going to shoot.
If he chose to learn how to take off catalytic converters on my car, then I'm going to choose to teach him that there's risk.
Yeah, no.
And you don't know who you're going to run into.
No, you don't.
And that might make somebody stop or it just might make somebody be ready. But realistically, they're going to be on guard. And before I was able to come out of the house, they probably would have left.
Yeah.
If you let me get out of the house and get up on you, you already messed up.
Yeah, so I would be thinking like, because people have, like you said, sat in the car and I'll just hit the alarm. I hit the alarm. Because in some of the cars, they got cameras everywhere. I could just hit the alarm. But not if a Cadillac converter, I'm going to come outside. In my head, I'm going to come outside. I seen a thing the Ring camera is like the craziest shit in the world. I seen a thing on the Ring where in San Jose, a kid then told them, he had the AR on his hip while his other friends are trying to steal the dude's Corvette or something. And he tells him, hey, don't come outside for this. Don't lose your life over a car. He's talking to him through the Ring. It's just a car, bro. Don't come outside for this car. And that motherfucker didn't come outside. If you tell me that, I'm probably just going to go by the fence where you don't see and start popping from the side,
Bro, if you have
someone's
an AR,
gonna,
I'm shooting from a distance.
that's what I'm saying. I'm going to then not coming through the front door.
Mhm.
I know if I did jump on the roof, I'm knocking. But I shouldn't be like that. The kid is right. Nothing in there is worth it. But now it has fucked the car now. You think that you could, and I think that I'm trying to.
He's a hypocrite. Kid's a hypocrite.
Why is a kid a hypocrite?
Because he's there risking his life.
Definitely. Good point.
He's a hypocrite.
He's a hypocrite.
I don't listen to hypocrites. I don't listen to hypocrites. That's period.
That is crazy.
I'm not listening to hypocrites.
That's a
he's
good
in
one.
the act with the gun telling me don't come out.
But he's willing
Nigga,
to kill
you shouldn't
me
have
for
been
it.
here.
Yeah.
You shouldn't have been here because you don't know who's on the other side of this door.
Yeah.
I don't know enough people out here for anybody to know that I live here.
Yes.
Not like back in the day.
Yeah, no. Oh, if you come to my house.
Back in the day,
no,
I was
issue.
terrified that people knew me that I didn't know.
Yes.
That's different.
Yeah, this is not that world no more.
No,
I totally
I don't
agree.
fuck with hypocrites like that. You know, don't be bullshitting. You should be out there. Hey, come out here if you want it. I'm ready. I'm ready. Don't be a hypocrite.
I want it.
Come on.
But I don't want it. Hey, the kids is out here with big things. I sat there and looked. I just thought in my head, like, it is a crazy choice for my property. And the guy, and they said the guy came out, the dude upped, and the guy went back in the house. But I'm like, once you upped,
Yeah.
I'll retreat to then come back firing.
Yep.
Like I'm not now. It's you've escalated this to a place that we can never come back for. And I don't want to kill y'all kid because I don't want you to shoot mine. So I don't want to shoot your kid over something stupid, over something I have done my goddamn self. I ain't skilled no Cadillac converters because I didn't even know that was a fucking thing when we were young. But I have robbed cars after cars, and thank you guys for not shooting me. Hell yeah, people,
businesses,
people, places, and things. And thank you for not shooting me none of them times. I definitely appreciate it for you guys being the bigger person. I am not the bigger person yet.
Nah, yeah, I couldn't do it.
Nah, I couldn't do it. But I think we should do it. I'm working on myself. And I think you should work on yourself. I think we've done a lot. Is this the end of the podcast? I think this is.
Yeah, we're pretty
I think
much done.
Let me tell you something. I don't think we're gonna. I don't know if we're gonna edit this thing or whatever. We put some minutes in on this, and I think something.
Edit.
I don't think this might be the most exciting one, but I do think this is the most informational.
Is this Patreon worthy?
Is this Patreon worthy? I don't know. If you see this on Patreon, thank you, like, subscribe. I appreciate the $. Hey, you know what? Just let me know. Do I got some free codes in here? Let me know. I'll try to get twerking on the handstand. I don't know because some people be in relationships and they frown upon those things. You can't get this nigga Usher can't give his girl no goddamn no cherries. Nigga, you definitely
I don't
can't
care what anybody else do.
So this is another Dose podcast.
Got some game for us.
Another dose of game. If anything we can say, we thought we was going to come in here and talk about homelessness, but let's just say this. At the end of the day, no matter if he's right, I'm right, whatever the fuck is right. You know how we said at the end of the day, you know how we stop homelessness? Love your brother. Treat your brother and your neighbor like you would treat yourself. Respect everybody, and when you can help. And when you can't, don't. If everyone just cared about what other people think, then the world would be a better place. And that's another dose of game.